Hi guys, Alicia Walls here, and in this quick little video, I just want to pretty much tell you guys briefly about what this group is all about. I know a lot of us, and I do mean a lot of us, has really been taken advantage of on this Telegram app, meaning you've invested your money in numerous of groups. I know that I have. I've lost lots of money, and it's really ridiculous. It's really sad how much money that a lot of us have lost, meaning the group either stalled out, your money was burnt, meaning, it's just pretty much sitting inside of a group. No one is working the group. No one is trying to invest any more money, things of that nature. But what I want to tell you guys is there is always a light at the end of the tunnel. So just yesterday, I received a message from another member from a group that I'm in, and she introduced me to this other opportunity. Okay. And I was saying to myself, I don't want to join any more groups. I've lost so much money. I'm just completely over the whole Telegram app and all of that craziness. But as I was reading her message, and this is the message here that she sent me. Listen up, guys. So it states, new board, I am in, I got paid in less than 24 hours, $800. The details, you enter, you pay $100, you receive $800. So I'm saying to myself, like, okay, I've seen this before. All right, let me just get finished reading. Reinvest $400 and receive $3,200. Reinvest $1,000 and receive $8,000. Reinvest $2,000 and receive $16,000. So I'm saying to myself, let me see what this is all about. So of course I constantly finish reading here, and I'll finish reading this here for you. Each board has 4 tiers. You will start as a freshman, move to a sophomore, junior, then senior. Once you become a sophomore, you will need to add 2 people under you. This can be a challenge if you can't find someone. You can use the Telegram group to identify people who are ready to invest. This helps prevent stalls, okay? So we all know what stalls are, and we're all on Telegram. We've ran into some pretty amazing people on Telegram. And the ones that that are like-minded individuals, those are the ones that are in the groups that you're in, and they're constantly trying to root the group on to get more people to join in to move the board and close that board. So that's what she's talking about in this part here. Once you've identified your people, you all work together to maintain momentum and build residual income. So, of course, maintaining the momentum in any group is always the best thing to do, because if you're sitting in a group, no one is trying to cheer the next person on. No one is showing the new members how this works and things of that nature. The board will stall. I've been in groups where 3 boards will close, and then all of a sudden, bam, it's completely stalled. No one else is doing anything. The admin are not even coming in the group anymore, any of that. So as I'm reading, I'm saying to myself, okay, what else is this all about? So I kept seeing this KH, and I'm one of those people, the Telegram is definitely new to me. I've done a lot of network marketing for the past 10 years or so, and I've never heard of this company, and I've never heard of this whole these circles, these flowers, these boards. I've never heard of that. So of course that was something that definitely sparked my interest, because I didn't know anything about it. So once I read here that it's been around since 2009, and here we are in 2020, so that is well over 10 years ago. And I'm like, okay, so it's been around for 10 years. If it's still working, I'll check it out. So she had her link down here, and it had the username, which a lot of you have probably seen here in the group. So I went ahead and I clicked on the link. So this is what I actually saw once I clicked on the link. And just to let you know, you can sign up for a free account. Guys, you don't have to spend any money to look around to see what's what. And I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do to see where you will be placed. Okay. Now, for the most part, I like to get you guys in and place you on a board that's not completely empty at the bottom. meaning if there's a board that only needs 2 more people, and I can bring in 2 more people from this group, then I'll add you to that board. Your board splits. Now you move up to the sophomores tier, and I'll show you guys that here in just a second. So the link and everything that you guys need in order to do that is right below on this screen here, and I'll show you. This is also the video that's attached to the website. I just decided to incorporate it here in the group so you guys can take a look at this video at your own time to kind of see how it all works. This is not a rushing game. You don't have to worry about, get in first because it's a new board. You don't have to worry about any of that stuff anymore, because this is something that's been around for over 10 years, okay? Over 10 years, still working. But I'm saying to myself, why haven't I never heard about this? And it's because I had a different mindset for my network marketing. Not saying that this is not working, but you have to make sure that you get with a group of people that will actually help you to help them. Okay, so this is what we do at this company, which is called Kinder Hearts. Okay. And Kinder Hearts, as you can see here, guys, there are no admin fees, no waiting on boards to fill. It's all a web-based system, meaning that it's completely computerized. The computer separates the boards. It moves you where you need to be. We'll go and talk about the different colors to let you know how many people have invited someone, how many people need to make a payment, all of those type of things. And we'll talk about that once we get over to the Kinder Hearts website, okay? It's pretty simple. I have all of the steps in the group here. You guys would just have to navigate up a little bit further and, kind of see the different things in the group. But the first thing you want to do is sign up on Kinder Hearts. Okay. Number 2, add inviter's ID. The inviter's ID, I'll show you guys that here. I have that in the group as well, but there's several of us that are already on boards, and I don't want to step on anyone's toes by putting my username out there, because it really doesn't make a lot of sense for you to have a lot of people using your username, because with this company, every person username that's attached to yours, you're going to follow, they're going to follow you. Okay, so I want to make sure that I put you guys on boards where the boards are going to completely close out and move you on up to the next tier so you can get paid out much, much faster. So we'll talk about that in just a minute here also. Once you sign back in to your page using your username and password that you created, you're going to click on board placement. And we're going to talk about board placement in just a minute. And that's at the top of the page. And what that does is it's going to place you on a board. Guys, you're actually able to see every step of the way until you are done with this entire process. You can do this over and over and over and over and over again. And guess what? With one $100 investment in this board. If you want to add your family members, your kids, whoever, you can add them in there. You can put their names on it when it's time for them to get paid out. They're definitely going to let you know. You're going to receive notifications to let you know that you have moved up in rank, meaning on the next tier. Okay. Number 5, it said click the link next to the $100 drop down. I'll show you that as well. I may not have that because I've already done this part of it. Then number 6, it say click on the member center link, and I'll show you that as well. It says scroll to your board and click on the link that says $100 board ID. Once you put your $100 in, then you're going to receive your $800. Now, this is definitely, guys, a teamwork effort. We need everyone to help to bring more people onto this board. This is not like these other groups where you can just drop people in or anything like that, but it's a really easy concept, a really easy board, and you can definitely get paid out pretty fast with this. Okay, so let's take a look at the actual website real quick so you guys can see more in depth of how the website looks, how the website look, and also what you need to do, where you need to click, all of those things to get you started on these boards immediately. Okay, let's take a look. One more thing before we go over to the website here, I do want to show you guys really quickly where the username will actually be inside of the group. Whenever someone, like this person here, they're pretty much looking through the group. This one here is saying, what's the website? And what we do, this is the website here. So if it looks kind of strange to you guys, don't worry about it. This is the website. And on the website moves really slow because there are always lots and lots of people on this website. They're checking their placement on the boards. They're adding new people to the boards, things of that nature. And don't think for 1 second that it's only one board. There are thousands of boards that are on this particular website. So you never have to worry about not having a place, not having other people join under your board. You don't have to worry about any of those things. So once you do see this here, and this is the link, and once you see that link, you're just simply going to click on it. And here's the inviter ID. Well, this is one of the inviter IDs, and we put this here because this particular member here, she needs 2 new members under her. Okay, and so what I do, what she does, what the other admin of the group do, we help to place people under you guys if you cannot find your 2 people. Okay, so now let's go ahead and take a look at the website. Okay, so once you click on that link, this is where it will bring you. Now, it's right now where I am, 12:34 a.m. So I've noticed that through the evening hours, when a lot of people are in bed, they're asleep, they're really not on this website, it runs much, much quicker. So, just keep it in mind, like I said, it runs really, really slow just because there are a lot of people that are trying to get their piece of the pie, okay? So, anyway, this is what the website will look like once you click on that link. All you have to do is click on join, okay? Once you click on join, that inviter ID that I told you guys about, which is here, that inviter ID that's right here, you guys will actually put that here, okay? And so once you put that inviter ID, you put your first and your last name, your email, your phone number. Make sure that you create a username that you will remember, because you can change your email address, you can change your phone number, you can change your password, but you cannot change your username. Because once your username goes on the board, every single person that's on your board, they will have your username. Because say for instance, if I need to add someone underneath you on my board to move my board up, that's what I'll do, okay? You're not getting paid for it until you become a senior, and we'll talk about that also here in just a minute, okay? So once you've done all of that, the next thing it's going to prompt you to do is check your email. So make sure you put in an email that you can check, preferably the one on your phone, one that you have linked to your phone, because you will get emails and things like that from the company whenever you go up a tier, or if you need to, bring your 2 people in. But make sure you remember what your username is, because that's the only way that you're going to get credit for the 2 people that you invite. Okay, now let's take a look once you log in to see what that looks like. And pretty much all that you're doing is just clicking on log in, and then right here, I already have mine saved in there, and you're going to put your username in and your password that you created, and you're going to click on submit. Okay, and like I said, keep in mind that the website does run really slow because there are a lot of people. Once you get past that join now page, then the people are really in there looking at their boards, which is great. Now, let's take a look at the top section up here first. Now, this is the member center right here, what you're looking at right now. This is the member center. The training video is the video that I have already inside of the group. So if you guys come here and click on this, it's just going to take you to YouTube, and you're going to watch that video, which the video, once again, is already in the group. Now, how it works is really, really cool that they have everything laid out here for you. It's pretty much telling you enter a one-time $100 gifting 2x3 matrix board. But it states here, when your first entry 100, 2x3 board fills up, you will have received $800. And now that's only if you are in the senior position. Okay, and this is the senior position up here. As you can see, that is the receiver. And if you go back and think about the flowers or the looms or whatever that you guys have been a part of on the Telegram app here, the receiver is in the middle. On here, the receiver is at the top. Pretty much the same thing. The flowers, the looms are just a flat view of it, but it's pretty much the same exact thing. Okay, now it said these boards split whenever one side of the freshman line of 8 is filled and gifts are confirmed. Okay, now what that means is this board splits down the middle from here down to here. Okay, so when this splits, the people that are here, they're actually going to be here. And the ones that are here, they will be here. And whoever is here, they will be at the top as the senior. Okay, so this is pretty much how they want this thing to go. You're going to invest your first $100 out of your pocket, and that's all that you're going to invest. You're not going to invest any more money. When you receive your $800 payout for being on the first board, you're going to move over to the $400 board, okay? And that $400 board, that's going to come from your $800. They want you to put $400 into this board, another $100 back into a $100 board, and you're going to keep $300. Now, once your $100 boards move just the way that the $800 board did, you're going to keep that $800 and you're going to reinvest again, because by that time your $400 board is filled up and you're moved back up to the senior level. And from that $400, you're going to receive your $1,800. I believe it's $1,800. And once you receive that $1,800, then you're going to put in $1,000 and so on and so forth. And you're going to get all the way up to your $16,000 payout. Okay. But this is not one of those get rich quick schemes. This is not one of those get rich overnight things. This is a process. And that's why we're here to help, to make sure that the boards move on a constant basis. Okay. And that means inviting people to this group, helping us to help you to help them. Okay, if that makes sense. Helping us to help you to help them, so all of us can get, or at least try to get our money back, what we spent out. Some of us have spent out a lot of money. Some of us still have money tied up in some of these groups, and we have to face the fact we just cannot get it back. All of the groups where you're investing $400, anything that's higher than $100 and you lost it, I can definitely feel your pain. I was there. I've done that. And I'm here to help you guys to try to get your money back. Okay. And as you can see, well, here, once you're done, you will actually have earned $14,000. Okay. And it is completely up to you if you want to reinvest and keep it going. That's why they call it a residual income, because you can receive this money every single month. If you keep putting your money in, you can receive it quite often than every single month. Okay. So let's take a look up here at the new guidelines. And this is something that you definitely want to follow. Once you create your account, you can come here, you can read these guidelines, because I'm here to tell you, this company is serious about their guidelines. If you do something outside of the guidelines, then you will be removed from that board. Okay. You'll be removed from that board, and then you have to start the process all over again. So make sure that you guys are definitely reading this. And if you want to add someone to another board, I'll show you here in just a minute how that all works. Excuse me, in the video that's inside of the group that explains that to you as well. But it's best to watch that video once you have created your user account on here, so you can go step by step with the person that's explaining everything on the video. The next thing, this is your center here, where, and I'm not going to click on it because I have some personal information on there, but this is your member information. You can change your email address, your phone number, all of those things. You can change that here. Your gifting forms. Now, your gifting forms, guys, is once you put in your your senior's username, and the senior is, like I said, is the person names at the very top. There are some forms that you guys have to read, okay? And you have to initial and you have to sign off on it. It's pretty much covering this company, which a lot of the people that join these different Telegram apps, groups or whatever, you know, there was nothing to say that, hey, I can't get my money back if whatever. But with this one, guys, you won't even have to worry about doing any of that, because you will get your money as long as all of us work together. This is not like the groups where you have to keep gifting and keep gifting to make the board move. You don't have to do any of those things at all. Okay. There's even a flyer. If there's some of you that like to do the mail marketing, you can send this flyer out in the mail. The person receives it. You have your phone number here. Or better yet, if you don't want your phone number there, you just keep the company phone number there. They have a 24-hour conference line that people can call in to find out more information about this. And what they'll do here is, you know, send this in back to you with whatever the money. Now, that's if you want to do that. I'm not really into that part, but I do have other members that loves to do that. There's a member support tab here. Here's the email to, you know, email the support team to, if you're having a problem with something that's not populating on your board or something like that. So let's take a look at the Member Center one more time, so I can explain and show you guys where you would go and click on different things. Now, this is a phone number here, the conference. It's a recorded conference call. And any of your people that have questions, they want to know more about it, they can call this number, put in that code, and of course, you know, they get more information. Now, right down here, this will tell you the person that invited me. Okay. Now, even though this is not the person that invited me, there was another young lady that invited me, but this is a person that was on her board, and she needed this person to receive, I think it was 2 more payouts on that particular board to get this person completely closed out. Okay. So once that happened and the board split, this is where you get this from. I had someone ask me, why do I have 2 boards? Why am I on 2 boards? So let's just take a quick look at the first board that I was on when I first joined this here a couple of days ago. Now, as you can see here, this is the senior. These are the juniors. These are the sophomores, and I was a freshman. Now, my name here, it's showing on this board that I only had 1 invitee. Now, I, of course, have 3 invitees, but that's only on this board. Okay, only on this board. The ones that are in black, those are people that did not have any invitees at all, but you will notice that their name will still move up to the senior position. But guess what? If they're not in green or not in blue, the senior has the right to boot you off of this board. So that's why we are here to help you guys to get your members to join underneath your username so you won't get booted anywhere. All you have to bring in is 2 people. That's all that you have to bring in. Okay. So if you have those 2 people and you want someone to explain it to those 2 people, have them to join this group, watch this video, and it's going to tell them everything that they need to know. If they have more questions, then of course they reach out to me or the other admin, and we can explain it to them a little bit more and in a little bit more detail on what needs to be done. Now let's go back. I'm going to take you guys back to my member center. And this is where you will always see your boards that you're on. You will see every single board. Every time a person has gotten paid out, it will state retired right here. And this is the next board that you're on. So this is the next board that I am on here. And as you can see, I am in the sophomore position. Now, even though my name is still green, the other 2 people did not sign up underneath me until after this was generated. Okay. So on the next board that I go to, my name will be in blue because I have invited more than 2 people. And I'll show you how to find out how many people that you've invited as well. Okay. So on this bottom row here, it's showing you here that these two people that are on the bottom, they're still in black, so they haven't invited anyone yet. Now, person 1, person 3, person 4, they only have a very short time for them to invite their 2 people. So what I would do is I'll reach out to these 3 people and say, hey, I have some people that can join underneath you, so that you won't get booted from your sophomore ranking here. And they'll pretty much say, okay, that's great. Or they'll say, no, I got it. And this is where we come in at, because once this line is filled, this board will split. The 4 that's on here, they'll move to these 4 spots. These 2 people will move here, and this person here will move to the top. Okay, now it's all up to the senior. The senior is one of the people that helps to invite people, because the senior wants to get paid. The senior have received so far $200 on this board. When all of this is filled, these are 8 spots, that senior will receive $800. Okay, so that's how this part here works. So if you guys see me post something in the group to say, hey, we have 3 spots available, if you guys want to get on, you will come, you will create that account. I'll give you guys the username, and you want to sign up underneath that username. Okay, so that's pretty much how that works on that part. Okay, so that's pretty much it, guys, in a nutshell. Oh, and let me show you this. Let me go back here to Member Center. And even though I'm already placed on my board, once you create your username, okay, you create your user account, and this will always be your username right up here. So make sure that it doesn't have to be simple, as long as you can remember what it is, and make sure that it's something that other people can remember pretty easily, because if they get it wrong and they go to the website and they put it in and it doesn't work, then I'm sorry, you won't get credit for that. Okay, because most likely they'll try to reach out to someone else and they'll just get your credit, and it's not what you want. So anyway, once you log in, all you have to do is come here to board placement. Okay, now as you can see, because I've already been placed on $100 board, it will show $100 board here, and then you want to click here for placement. Now I'll do this, and I want to go and cancel it because I'm not ready for the $400 board just yet. So I'll come here and I'll click on click here for board placement. And it's letting me know that I have a board placement status. So all I have to do from there is come back here and click on Member Center. And once I click on Member Center, it's telling me that I have a pending confirmation. Okay, so my pending confirmation, this is the board right here, my new positioning. I am freshman number 5 on the $400 board, and all I pretty much have to do is just come down here under where it states your boards, $400 board, click on that. And once I click on that, it's going to take me over to this $400 board. Now, if I were to have my $400, take a look at this, guys. It's only 2 more spots. Once I do that, and now this is pretty much just telling me I have, and you want to read these color codes, names in red have gift tickets pending. Okay, it has gift tickets pending. I haven't paid this $400 yet. So once I pay this $400, that means that the senior up here, all they're looking to receive is 2 more payments. That's 400 times 8. Okay, so 400 times 8. Let's do the math on that really quick here. And I'll bring the calculator over to this screen so you guys can see it. I hate that it's so large. Let's see. Let me shrink it down so we can see what that amount will actually be. So $400 times 8, guys, that's $3,200. And all that you've put in is $100. So these people take this $400 board really serious, okay? So that's $3,200 that the senior is receiving. And once that happens, once again, it splits down the middle. These 4 names go here. These 2 names go here, and this 1 name will go there. Okay, now this is the person that signed me up. She's already almost to the $3,200 level, and she just got in on Sunday night, guys. Sunday night, okay? So it's really easy. It moves really, really fast, but we have to get those like-minded people to get in and understand exactly what we are trying to accomplish here. And that's helping everyone to become financially stable as soon as we possibly can, okay? So once again, if you guys have any questions, and let me show you this as well. I'm going to go back to the member center because, like I said, I'm not ready to do the $400 yet. And if you're not ready, what you need to do is come here under options and click on cancel. And now your position has canceled. I'll go back to the member center and show you guys here that that pending transaction is gone and that $400 board is gone as well. Now for your invitees, you'll see those individuals down here. You have their email address. You know what their username is because that will help you to place those members, okay? And then once you do that, you have their phone number if you need to reach out to them. Hey, Alan, do you need help bringing in your 2 people? I have 2 people that, you know, that's ready to get on the board if you need that help. And that's exactly what will happen right there as well. So this is where you find out your invitees. You can invite as many people as you would like under your own username, but those people will follow you. And all they have to do is log in, click on board placement, and pay their fee. Now in here, that email address, you can either send that person an email, you can pick up the phone and text them, you can call them and say, hey, you know, I'm trying to get my $100 fee paid. Where do I need to send it? These people have the right to use Zelle, they can use Venmo, they can use Apple Pay, they can use Google Pay, they can use Cash App, whatever that they would like to use, they can use it, okay? So they're going to tell you everything that they have, and hopefully you'll have one, but make sure if you guys are not equipped with multiple forms of payments where you can accept them, like Venmo, Apple Pay, Zelle with your bank account, then you want to get those set up as well. It's really easy to set those things up, and I'll try to get more videos of that here inside of the group so you guys will know exactly what you need to do. But this is exactly how it works. This is how it works. So if you would notice back on the board that I'm on, and today is August the 8th, if you want to join this board, we have 3 people that are available on this side here, and we have 3 people available on this side. And what I would do is contact these 3 people to see if they need help to bring in their 2 people. This is a first come, first serve basis. So if I were to add all 4 of my people underneath here, because this person in the sophomore on number 1, she apparently can't find her 2 people. She hasn't found any 2 people since she started. But that's where we come in. We help you guys to get that done, okay? So if you're ready to go ahead and jump into Kindle Hearts and start really making some money from the money that you invest, ask us here in the group, what's the link, what's the username for me to get started in there, and we'll most definitely help you guys with that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and by all means, you guys definitely be blessed.